your swing. And go. Okay. You don't want to hit this ball. You want to miss it. You want to hit this ball. Okay. But you want to swing kind of to this one and then through this one. Make sure you're extending all the way out. And remember too, another thing that'll kind of help you dial in with the hip thing is make sure that your hands stay in front of your bat as you're rotating. Okay. You don't want the bat to get in front of your hands. Okay, because it makes your wrist roll. Okay, so you want to roll here, keep the bat slightly behind my hands as I'm turning. Okay, and then I'm punching. Bat stays back, and then eventually we'll come forward a little bit as you extend that front of your body. But you want to keep that back as long as possible, and then it will roll. Okay. A little closer. And go. Okay. So move back just a little bit. And go. Good. Excellent. Go. Good. Go. Do you stride at all? Do you have a leg kick? Do you do anything? Does he have a leg kick or nothing?
Sometimes,
Just all over? Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay. So we've got to build some consistency even with that. Okay, that's going to be something, because I just saw you do something with your leg. Okay, I haven't seen that before.
yeah, no, it's, whether it's straight up or just leave it. I know, like I said, in All-Stars last year, I was amazed at the Petaluma kids in the batting cage before the game. And I've seen 1 out of like 12 kids actually take a strike. Everything else was all twist. That was it.
Yeah. What they do is they use their heel as the guide. So it's heel plant. Okay. So they're trained. I know the guys who train them. Yeah. And it's like they do the Albert Pujols move. Okay, with the toe. So it's just here. It's here, down, turn. That's their timing mechanism.
You're right. And that's what I seen them do. Exactly.
It's all they do is they go here, down, turn. Okay. What that does, well, it does several things. The main thing it does is it creates consistency in your leg movement. Okay, and it's also a great timing mechanism because I can actually, depending on the kind of style of pitch that I'm facing, if I'm facing a guy who throws pretty hard, he's also got a good breaking pitch, which has got a good differential speed-wise, I can actually hold this position longer. Okay, so I'm here. If it's if I read fastball, I just drop and go. If I read curveball, I can keep it up longer before I drop the heel and turn and then swing. So that's what timing is about. Okay, so you always want to actually gear up for a fastball, so you're looking fastball, but you adjust to break and stuff, right? Okay, and that's how you kind of do that. It's got to be done through your timing mechanism. Okay, so I'm here, and I'm still loaded. I can drop, I can go, and I can still, and if the ball just a little bit slower than I think it's going to be, I'm still ready to hit the ball.
Still sitting back.
Exactly, my hands are still here.
Right.
It's really all about the hands. Here, so keeping the hands back and that body closed, the shoulders in position. If I give the shoulders away, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why we train on the two-part thing. Okay, gives us more flexibility in our swing. So hips, shoulders stay back, boom. Okay, all right. So what I would like to see you start, I wasn't planning on putting this in yet, but we will, because I just saw that and I don't want to get you doing like 5 different things, right? So what we're going to work on is we're going to work on here and then turn. Okay, so see if you can do this. It's kind of like a little Elvis move, just, right? Can you do that? Spin your knee, kind of on your toe. Okay, so it's like here, here, here. So the heel has to come down. Heel plant is when rotation starts. Okay, so if I have a big stride, as soon as my foot hits the ground, that's heel plant, swing starts. Okay? And at the point some guys who have strides, at heel plant, that's when their forward motion stops and their rotation starts.
Yeah.
Okay?
Last year my stride was like that much.
Whoa. Okay. Why would you not want to do that? Tell me. What are the main reasons not to do that?
Slows your hitting down.
Well, what it
Takes away some of your power.
mostly it's okay. It's extra movement we don't need.
Yeah.
Okay. It makes your swing more complicated. It tends to close your hips. Okay, so if you got a big stride, it's hard to turn your hips. Okay, because you're kind of locked. You're like into this. Like, oh, I can't turn the hips anymore. If you're Well, it's hard to control that much in a timing mechanism if you've got a lot of movement. It's easier to have the simple foot up, foot down thing because you can adjust easier to everything. You're not in midair trying to adjust to
Right.
stuff. You know. Oh, the other thing too is it makes your head move. So if you have a big long stride, okay, I went from here to here with my eye level, and remember we were talking about math? Okay, I'm doing math up here as I'm sitting here watching the pitch coming. I've done a lot of math. Oh, I just changed where my head is and my body is, and
My head was way over.
I just changed the math. I just changed the math. Okay, the physics just changed. Okay, so I'm calculating here, and then I'm swinging from here. Well, it doesn't equate. Okay, so we don't want to fool our brain. I mean, it's like, okay, our brain says, okay, here I'm doing okay, let's stay here and just swing, because this is where I'm doing my calculations.
My head when
I hate to get all physicsy and
takes me
stuff.
down at
Like I
third
told you
base.
last year, watch Adrian, because I mean, he's one kid, well, he's 12 now, but I've never, his eyes on the pitcher
His head don't move.
and his head does not move.
Yeah.
He's one of the few kids that I really looked close at and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just.
You know, some people, there are a